Today is day 85. 85 consecutive days I have been vlogging. I lost my mother to pancreatic cancer on August 1st, 2019. And I decided that I was gonna vlog every single day for a year to help me get through this transition of losing my number one fan, my mom. Today is day 85. 85 consecutive days of vlogging. Let's see where today takes us. So, you know, the other day I shared about my mom and the orange Cadillac and that whole experience with that car. And, sharing that experience got me thinking about a couple of things. One of the things that got me thinking about was the fact that my mom didn't get her license until very late in life. Or what you would consider late, not to her, like early 30s. I think she was 32. But what it really got me thinking about was this one time we were driving to San Jose and my Uncle Willie had to drive us to San Jose. And I wasn't old enough to drive at that time. I think it was my freshman year in high school. But that was a very interesting drive. And I'm gonna tell you why. But not right now. Hold on. Old gumbo in effect.
I can hear you.
Hear me do what?
Talking crap.
You don't talk to your dad that way.
She said that's none of my business.
You just waiting for the rice to... You ain't even waiting for the rice.
No, I don't really like the rice. I just did that for y'all.
I mean, I know my gumbo was good, but y'all just saving it, huh? That's what happens when you make good gumbo. So look, the reason why it was such an interesting ride was because, for one, my Uncle Willie, my mom's brother, was a heroin addict. And he was living with us at the time. And so the only way that he could get money from my mom is, she'd be like, hey, if you could drive us somewhere, or if you can do certain things, and this is what he would do certain things. Not that she took advantage of him, but she knew that the only way she could get anything out of him was, hey, can you at least do this for me? So he has to drive us up to San Jose because my mom wanted to go visit my Aunt Linda. And it was absolutely one of the funniest drives I've ever experienced. It was hilarious. And as I sit here and I think about it, it was a classic, as I would call sometimes when I talk to my mom, a Diane moment. I'm gonna tell you right now. Hold on. So the big boss, known as Aunt Elma, I decided I need to bring her some Popeye's chicken. It's her favorite. So I said, let me bring her some so she can feast on some Popeyes. There's the dog. Look at this OG. What up, OG? How you been, homie?
Good.
You still out there running the streets? No, you done with that life? Okay. It's all good. What's up, Nola? Got the way. I don't have the camera on you.
Oh no, don't tell me.
The camera's not on you.
Yes, it is.
No, it's not. It's on me.
I saw the...
It's on me. It's pointing at me. I brought you some Popeyes.
Oh no. Well, thank you.
The camera's not on you. It's on me. You don't have to worry.
Oh my goodness.
I'm not gonna show you or nothing.
Well.
Where you? I'm gonna put this in the kitchen. Or where you want me to do it?
No, stand it here. Cause I'll pick on it. 'Cause I'll just
It's a
take it
16
right
piece.
there. Oh my God! What are you buying all this chicken for?
So I
You
figured-
ain't got nothing else. Oh,
I figured it'd last you some red beans and
oh,
rice,
Yeah. Oh,
and mashed
thank
potatoes and
you.
gravy.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I'll count.
It's, I figured between you and Jerron,
Yes, yeah.
what do you want me to do with it?
No, I'll
You gonna leave it right?
Yeah, because I'll fix me some and then I'll have them put it in the kitchen. Oh, gee, where are you on your way to?
So here's what happens. We get in my mom's little red Isuzu. We pile up, me, my Uncle Willie, my mom and my sister. Oh, and we had Bob in the car. That's right, Bob came with us. And Bob was too old to drive because he couldn't see. His diabetes, his vision wasn't any good. So he couldn't even drive anymore. So it's all 5 of us in this little red Isuzu. Now my Uncle Willie, he has to get high, heroin addict, has to get high before he can take this long trip up north. Why? We're gonna be there the whole weekend, okay? We're gonna be there the whole weekend, and he's gotta make sure that, he has enough high to last him the weekend so when we come back, he can get his fix. But the thing that was hilarious, there's a couple things that were hilarious about this trip, is the fact that as we're driving up there, my Uncle Willie, I think, was a little too high. So when he would get high, he'd get real relaxed and chill. And he had to, keep trying to wake himself up. And he keeps trying to wake himself up. And so then what he does next, hold on, I'll tell you in a second.
You right.
Yeah, let me into the estates.
Went back to Houston. 2nd and 5.
Hey, Boo Boo.
What's going on, family?
Anniversary dinner.
What?
Anniversary dinner.
everybody.
Yes! What's that?
Hello.
So, my Uncle Willie is tired. He needs some rest. My mom is the only eligible person in the car that can drive the freeways. Now, my mom did not like driving the freeways. My mom didn't like driving up hills. Yeah, I'll tell that story another time. So what does my Uncle Willie say? He said, look, Diane, I'm tired and I need you to just give me a break. I'm gonna pull over, you're gonna get back on this freeway and just go straight. Now we're on the 5 highway in the middle of California and we're looking for the Pacheco Pass exit. Pacheco Pass takes you from the 5 and gets you all the way to the 101 so you can get up into Northern California, up in the Bay Area. He goes, it's just a few miles up, it's not too far. I just need 10, 15 minutes. I just need a little sleep. Okay, all right. My mom gets in the car, she starts driving, and we're going, and my Uncle Willie crashes. I crash, I fall asleep. I think everybody fell asleep in the car. And then, well, hold on, I'll tell you something. I bought a Popeye's chicken sandwich. I have not tasted this. I'm gonna taste this so I can decide right now if it's better than Buc-ee's.
It's not gonna be better than Buc-ee's.
Cut it in half.
It's not better.
But I have to find out for myself. Chop it in half.
What the heck?
Chickadee chop.
There's no coleslaw or nothing.
There's no, I know, just cut it in half. Let's see what happens. It's just a piece of bread with some pickles. Dang, you are a horrible cutter.
There's that sauce in there, but it's not like Buc-ee's.
Well, the quarterback still has the ball. Holding.
Garbage.
You can already tell, huh? Here, let me see. All right, I'm going in. I need to find out.
The other way. And instead of a pick, it's first down Niners. Penalty on Taylor. The field is going to be right inside in here. It's a good call. There is a
This is trash.
The quarterback has the ball in his hands.
This is pure trash.
You want no spice to it?
No spice, no flavor, no nothing. Buc-ee's, it's time for you guys to open up a restaurant. If you want Buc-ee's to open up a restaurant, leave a link or a comment in the description below. So, we all have fallen asleep. My mom is driving this car on the freeway. And my uncle wakes up and he's looking around. And then I hear him say, Diana, and it woke me up. And she says, what? He says, where are we? And my mom says, I don't know. He goes, what do you mean you don't know? Wait a minute. He's looking for the signs. He's looking for the signs everywhere. And he goes, Sacramento? Diane, why are we in Sacramento? We're in Sacramento. She was like, I don't know. And my uncle got so upset. Diane, what do you mean you don't know? What did you do? She said, look, you fell asleep. I didn't want to bother you. So I got behind this diesel and I said, the diesel knows where it's going. So I just been following the diesel. My uncle didn't fall asleep for like 15 minutes. He fell asleep for like an hour. So now we were all the way in Sacramento because my mom decided to follow some random diesel and was following it and was just going, I'm staying right behind this diesel and wherever it goes is where I'm going. And that's why my mom, no one ever allowed her to drive anywhere because why? She would follow a diesel. And we talked about her so bad over the years. And even Bob, who was in the car, who fell asleep, he was like, Diane, how you just gonna randomly follow a diesel? I don't know, Bob. The car, it looked like it knew where it was going. So we ended up we're all the way in Sacramento. It took us like another 2 hours or so to get back to San Jose. And man, my uncle was so pissed. He was so angry at my mom. And my mom was like, I don't know. I just followed that diesel knew where it was going. That was her only defense. And I bring this story up because, thinking about my Uncle Willie and then thinking about my mom today, that's just this was one of those things where to this day, we would just tease her about, oh, no, we're not going to let you drive the car because you might go follow a diesel somewhere. And, today's one of those days where it was kind of just a lazy, chill day for me. And man, I just miss her. I just miss my mom. I miss cracking jokes on her. And, I feel better. This week I felt a little bit better than I did, say, last week. But it just goes in these waves. And I didn't know that it was going to hit me so hard. I just didn't know. So look, that's all I got for tonight or for today. Comment, share, like, do whatever you want to do. And whatever you do, just don't follow a diesel. Kind of know where you're going to go. That's all I got. I'll talk to you guys later. Peace.